Today, we're going to be testing Grow a Garden's most viral glitches. From bone blossoms literally being the size of the map, to underrated fruits being worth trillions, this video gets insane. Also, make sure to follow along because the majority of these glitches aren't patched yet, and you can abuse them right now to make trillions.
What if I told you I found a way to turn a simple cocoa vine into a massive tropical unit?
Okay, I'm sorry, but there's no way I'm forcing you guys to listen to that text-to-speech voice. That genuinely makes my ears hurt. So essentially, in this video, he's using the cocoa vine paired with toucans in order to grow absolutely massive cocoa vines. He also pairs it with the triceratops in order to make the method go even faster. Now, if you guys remember, the honeysuckle method was essentially the same exact thing as this right here, and there were ones going around for hundreds of trillions. So I have good feelings about this. All right, here we go. I gotta place down my 3 cocoa vine seeds, and I think I'm gonna place them right here because if you look at the toucan's ability, the plant has to be within a radius of the toucans, so I think I'm just gonna place them all in the center. You can see that the toucans are kind of just flying around right here. I'm gonna water these just like this, and I'm gonna quick cut to when these are fully grown. All right, so everything should be grown. Yep, okay, all my plants are fully grown, and wow, that is a massive cocoa vine just straight up. How much is that worth? Wow, nearly 6 million base for just that. I'm wondering if I should favorite that, but it can probably get larger. That is a crazy large cocoa vine though. I did not expect that. All right, so I then proceeded to run the sprinkler method with these toucans for around an hour. And honestly, I'll just cut to the final result because some of these were absolutely massive. Unfortunately though, I forgot to use this sprinkler right here, the tropical mist sprinkler, which increases the growth speed and the size of all tropical plants. Meaning if I used this sprinkler as well, these could be worth so much more. And honestly, okay, so we're gonna get our trowel out and we're going to see how expensive like these ones are. So this is just by itself. This one has nothing on it. Does this single cocoa vine have everything? Oh my gosh, it does. Wait, that's ridiculous. What? Wait, let's look at the magnifying. Oh, that one's 13 mil base. Yeah, okay. This right here is definitely the method. I'm gonna claim this one because it looks a bit tiny. So now we have these massive cocoa vines right here, and I'm gonna let some mutations get on them, and we're gonna see how much they're gonna be worth. I'm pretty stoked for this one. I feel like this is a pretty solid method if you don't have like insane plants, and toucans are really easy to get. All right, so it's clear that the cocoa vine method honestly worked really well. I went AFK for a bit on my main account, and you can see that these ones with just a few mutations literally are getting into the billions, which is ridiculous. I'm pretty sure the base price of the elephant ears and these cocoa vines are really similar, and I've seen videos of people getting these cocoa vines to like 100 mil base, so these can definitely be worth a lot more. It's just I want to get this video moving along. I don't want the entire video to be me just like farming cocoa vines. And essentially the next glitch we're going to be trying out requires the bone blossom. However, as you can see over here, I still need to do all of these quests, and that's going to take a bit. And this one just says grow a dog, harvest 50 strawberries, and harvest 10 coconuts. And the coconut one should be pretty easy because I do have a coconut seed right here. And this is honestly where we can test our next glitch. Essentially, if you log off for like 20 or 30 minutes and then you place a seed down, it should instantly grow. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna disconnect for around 30 minutes, and we're gonna see if this coconut gets completely grown or not. It has low-key been a lot longer than 30 minutes. I can't even lie, I low-key went out to eat. Big bag, big bag. But here we go. Let's see if this glitch works. I kind of need it to. Okay, quick, I gotta get my coconut seed out. Place it down, boom. Please, 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 please. This would be cool if this works. Oh my gosh. Okay, it did. The issue is it's not grown that much. And I think it's because coconuts take like the longest to grow in the entire game. That is cool though. It clearly did work. Although it's probably a lot better with like actual plants that don't take forever. All right, and while I'm using my Echo Frog to make my coconut finally grow, let me explain why I'm doing all of this. Essentially throughout the video, the glitches I test will get crazier and crazier. And finally at the end, I'll eventually unlock the Bone Blossom and use all the glitches I learned throughout the video on the new Bone Blossom seed. And trust me, you'll want to stick stick around because the Bone Blossom recently got buffed, and it is absolutely ridiculous how many shekels you can make from this. Anyway, on to the next glitch.
There's currently a broken glitch in Royal Garden that lets you have an infinite XP boost on your pets. And this glitch is absolutely insane, and of course it's gonna help you get to level 50 on any one of your pets so you guys can mutate them.
Okay, enough yapping. Let me trade over some pets to my mini account and I'll show you how this glitch works. Okay, so now I have all the moon cats on my mini account and I'll quickly play the video if I haven't played it already, but essentially that dude yaps for like 10 minutes. It's low-key kind of annoying because the entire title is clickbait and he doesn't even show off a method that works properly, so that's fun. But essentially we need to pick up one of our pets real quick, and you can see the moon cat right here. So what we need to do is we need to wait for it to be on 0 hunger, and hopefully we can find a moon cat that's already on 0 hunger. So let's pick up all of these. All right, yeah, so this one right here, you can see it has 0 hunger, which is absolutely perfect for what I'm trying to show off. Essentially, we're going to be using this thing right here, the medium toy. It gives our pet a medium boost to their passive ability. And as you can see, if I go over here and give my moon cat the medium toy, and if I give this the medium toy on 0 hunger, just like that, so quick, give it that, you can see that it has a buff to its passive ability, but this will never go down because it's completely out of hunger, which is actually insane. So as you can see, it's sleeping right now, and if I view its ability, you can see it's 1.83 times larger. Whereas if I get a moon cat that doesn't have this effect, this moon cat right here only has a 1.5x multiplier, meaning if I give a load of these treats to all of my cats, these plants get huge. And I don't know why more people aren't talking about this. Like, if you're gonna clickbait a video, at least clickbait properly. Like talk about a glitch that's actually useful, not some XP glitch that does nothing. But yeah, that's one of the OP glitches that I'm gonna be using on these Bone Blossoms. But trust me, it gets so much crazier because the next glitch I'm gonna be showing off is literally game breaking. All right, so this new OP method mainly revolves around sprinklers. I'm only gonna use godly sprinklers here because I don't want to waste a master, just as an example. But you'll see that when I water these right here, you guys can see that the base value and like the base price of these are really low. Like, they're not heavy at all, and they're overall just really tiny. And essentially this method allows you to like have a sprinkler effect on your entire garden, which is crazy. And it's wild because I never thought a glitch like this would actually be in the game, but it is. And let me get this fully grown first so I can actually like explain this. All right, so as you can see, all these moon melons that are growing in, you can see that they're really tiny. They're around 8.79 kilograms. And if this dino shroom wanted to grow, I could show like the average size of it as well, but I'll just give an example on the moon melons. So essentially, when you place loads of sprinklers down, so just like this, obviously the plants will get much larger. And I have 5 minutes to show this off before this effect wears off, but let me quick grow all of these to give a little example. But basically, if you have a sprinkler affecting a plant and then you trowel that plant out of the radius, this is relatively unknown, but it'll still have the sprinkler effect on it, which is crazy to think about, even if you claim the fruits on it. So literally, I can go over here, spam this with watering cans, and obviously the timers do matter over here. It's not an infinite sprinkler glitch. However, it does allow you to position your plants in your mooncats a lot easier. And for some reason, this horned dino shroom just is not growing. I don't know why, but as long as the plant is initially in the sprinklers, it doesn't matter where you place it on the map. It'll still get the sprinkler effect. There we go. As you can see, this one is much larger than the average ones we've been growing. Literally, it's 6 kilograms bigger, just casually. And that'll obviously apply to every other plant that we do here. But yeah, you can see right here, all of these stems are massive. And I can literally prove it to you right now. So as you can see, all these sprinklers are running. We have 1 minute left. And I will straight up shovel all of these right now. And look, they come straight back with big stems. It's actually crazy. And it's shocking how well this method works because you can pair this with mooncats. So that literally means I can trowel these inside of my mooncat's ability and it has no effect on how the sprinklers affect the plants, which is actually huge. That makes like my life so much easier. It literally means that these sprinklers will affect these plants forever until they run out, which is absolutely amazing. And now obviously they're about to run out, but you get the idea. And you're probably thinking to yourself, oh, but that's not that big of a deal. deal. Like, it can't be that overpowered. And you are completely wrong. This is genuinely one of the most overpowered glitches in the game because it allows you to stack up so many multipliers without having to waste loads of sprinklers. Like, genuinely, by the end of the video, I will have a bone blossom tree that has every single fruit on it be absolutely massive. This method genuinely requires like no luck to get massive bone blossoms, just a bit of consistency and master sprinklers, which is huge because a lot of the methods take super long online right now. And the main thing required for this is mooncats. So I'll quick cut to me absolutely juicing up these mooncats with a load of pet toy boosters. And by using the glitch I showed off earlier in this video, you'll see how broken these mooncats can get. So as you can see, all of them have an effect on it, and these actually stack, meaning if I get a medium pet toy as well, I can put these on all the cats, so just like this, and now every single cat here is absolutely boosted into oblivion. Look how many effects they have, and if you view this, fruits will be nearly 2 times larger, and they nap for nearly 7 seconds longer, and they nap faster. It is absolutely crazy how OP these toys are. So now I'm gonna pick up all of these cats and trade them back over to my alt account. And while I'm trading over my mooncats to my alt account, let me show you the next OP glitch of this video.
When mooncats start sleeping in range of a plant, the multiplier is applied, even if we trowel the plant away afterward. That means we can move the plant around the garden to catch multiple mooncats' ranges as they begin sleeping, then trowel it to wherever the overlap is strongest. This takes practice. If you're even a little too late, the multiplier won't apply. Learn to predict where the cat will nap once it activates. For example, you can get the multiplier of 5 overlapping mooncats by catching 2 early, then troweling the plant into a spot where 3 others overlap.
Alright, so obviously we all watched the same video, but let me quickly explain what he just talked about. Essentially, if you trowel a plant into a mooncat's range before they sleep, and then trowel it out, it'll still get that mooncat's effect, meaning it's a bit complicated, but if you trowel it into the range while a mooncat is about to sleep, it gets that mooncat's effect, and then you can trowel it out into other mooncats to make all of the abilities combined at once. So you can get like 4 to 5 mooncats literally sleeping at once on one plant. And let me first just reclaim all of this. Okay, so now we're gonna place down our bone blossom seed really in the middle of everything. It doesn't matter. And let's get our watering can out, and we just want to grow this to full real quick. And let's get our triceratops out as well. And I'll quick show you how this glitch works without sprinklers because it's a bit complicated to do everything at once and explain it, but we're gonna practice this method for a bit because it's really tight. But if you can do this properly with master sprinklers and everything, you can literally grow bone blossoms that are the size of the map. And I'm not gonna stop until I get a bone blossom that's worth that much because I know I can. And recently the bone blossom got buffed. If you look on the wiki, the huge chance went from 0.5 to 2.5, meaning each harvest has around an 8% chance to proc. And I'll just do this right there. As you can see, this mooncat sleeps in it, and then all I have to do is move it over to here, and now this will have the effect of 3 mooncats at once, and you'll see how this happens. So I'll move this out right here, and you can see these are honestly pretty large for literally nothing except for mooncats. Like no sprinklers, no nothing. That is honestly really impressive. This is just 3 mooncats affecting it. You can get upwards of 5, which is ridiculous. So we're just gonna keep practicing this method and hopefully we get some cool results. All right, so as you can see, these mooncats have a few seconds left of their ability, and you have to predict where they're gonna sleep. So I think it'll be right here. And yep, that one's inside of it. Nice. And now I move it over here, and when the Triceratops ability activates, it'll have 3 mooncats stacked at once. And obviously these are a bit tiny, but you're waiting for that huge chance. And once I get better at it, I'll even have more mooncats like doing this. But this is just practice for now. So I'm gonna do this for a bit and then cut to when I'm ready to use sprinklers. All right, so honestly, I'm pretty comfortable with this method, and we're gonna combine this method with the sprinkler one I showed you guys earlier in the video, where essentially the sprinklers will affect every single plant on this as long as the plant is within the sprinklers radius first. So we're gonna run both methods, and we should be able to get some massive bone blossoms. So we're gonna move this right here and get our master sprinklers out. We're gonna quick place everything down, or actually we're gonna place our mooncats down first. Right, so we wait for around 45 seconds. There we go. Actually, I think I screwed up the timing. I can't even lie. I'm pretty sure I screwed up the timing here. All right, I finally got the timing set up. So now we get out all of our sprinklers, just like so. And we place one right here, place down everything right there. And as long as it's in the range, it's not too big of a deal where we actually put the sprinklers. And now we just predict where these moon-cats are gonna sleep. So we have a few seconds left. They're probably gonna be around like here. Nice, okay, so I snagged that one. And now hopefully these ones sleep right here, yup. We'll place that down right there. And now if the Triceratops activates its ability, these should be massive. Please hurry up. I'm so dumb. I forgot to claim the bone blossoms. Okay, you know that happens, okay? Everything can't be flawless. But that was kind of embarrassing, I can't even lie. It's fine though, we always have more attempts. And honestly, I can't even lie, I'm kind of considering getting rid of my elephant ears. I know these are worth so much and they have low-key a bit of sentimental value. This method could go faster if I get rid of these. I'm kind of considering if I'm not able to get the timings down consistently, I'll 100% get rid of it. But we'll see. Okay, we got 8 seconds left of the Mooncat. 6, 5, 4, 3. So I think right here is a good spot. So now these get all the effects and then I should just be able to place it right here. Woo! Look at that. So this is the average size we could get. And then if you get the huge chance, which is like a 4 times multiplier, these will be huge. So let's see how much this one's worth. 17.5 mil. That's crazy. Yeah, no, Bone Blossom is definitely a lot better now after the buff. I think we're gonna go for nearly like an 100 mil base, because if this is 4 times larger, oh my gosh, it could be worth a lot. So yeah, we'll just keep running this method and hopefully we get something good. Oh my gosh. Look at that massive Bone Blossom we just grew. Yo, wait, how much is this worth? 165 mil base. Let's go. Oh my gosh, that's insane. Dude, I only used 3 master sprinklers as well. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Let's go. What? I honestly think we're gonna keep running the method though, because I feel like I could get larger. That is crazy though. Oh my gosh. Yo, that's right. Time-lapse guy is here again. I'm pretty sure this is gonna be a bit for like every single video I do from here on out. But I just want to thank you guys for 18,000 subscribers. Like, that's low-key insane. If we could hit 20,000 subscribers with this video, that would be absolutely crazy. So if you like my content and want to see me again, make sure to subscribe. Oh my gosh, we got another massive one right here. What in the world? I didn't even do the method that well this time. That's 68 mil. Holy. I do think we can get larger though, and either way we already have this crazy big one right here. So we're just gonna keep going. Also, comment down below if you guys want me to play 99 Nights in a future video. The game low-key looks really fun, and I feel like there's a lot more content I can do on it than grow a garden. So if you like that idea, just let me know in the comments. Oh yeah, also if you made it this far in the video, comment like watermelon or something. I don't know, man. Just enjoy the music. Oh god, I think I got an absolutely massive one. Oh, that's the size of the map. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I was able to get 4 Mooncats to proc on that. How much is this worth? I'm scared to check. That is absolutely crazy. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I think we broke the game. And I proceeded to do this method for another 30 minutes, and I got another Bone Blossom that was absolutely massive. It had around 168 million base price, which is crazy. I was able to get this entire tree, have only massive Bone Blossoms, in I think around 3 to 4 hours. So if you do all the steps in this video properly, you can easily get at least 1 massive Bone Blossom. And I'll quick cut to the final results of me finally getting mutations on these, and they're worth so much. All right, so as you can see, we have a few mutations on these, and they are already worth so much. 3.7 trillion for this one, and it doesn't even have Shocked or Celestial or really any of the super good mutations. If I'm not mistaken, these can go for upwards of 10 to 20 trillion on the low end, and honestly, mine aren't even that large. I can't even lie. I would go for an even larger larger one, but that takes a lot of time. And with raccoons, I can already make like trillions of dollars, so it's not too big of a deal. But yeah, this is absolutely crazy. I plan on AFKing overnight with a few of my raccoons, and I'm gonna be giving a load of these away. They'll probably be worth like upwards of 7 trillion by the time I actually get around to like giving them away. So if you want one, just like and subscribe and drop your username in the comments, because these are genuinely crazy. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Hey, if you liked this video, you'll like this one right here, where instead of testing viral glitches, I test viral TikToks. Anyway, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.